Hi Haunters, here's a quick video on how we made the stone columns for our yard haunt this year. This is a list of the materials we used. Feel free to jot these down. We started with a 4x8 sheet of rigid insulation foam at 1.5 inches thick. Then we cut out a 1 foot by 8 foot strip and cut those into 1 foot squares for the tops and the bottoms. With the remaining sheet, we cut out 16 3 foot by 6 inch strips for the sides. Once everything was cut out, we glued 4 sides together. You can drop a couple screws in at this point if you really want to make sure it holds. Once the sides were together, we glued 1 square to the top and 1 square to the bottom. I used a hot knife to make the cobblestone pattern we wanted and create pitting texture. If you don't have a hot knife, you can do this with a carving tool, but I find a hot knife makes working with foam a million times easier. We then used a spray gun to paint the base color. We went with a light gray exterior paint this time, but if we were to do this again, we'll save ourselves some time and probably just do a straight black base coat. Once the base coat was dry, we painted the grout lines and the pitting with some black. The last step in the painting was dry brushing a medium gray color on to soften the harshness between that light gray and the black. We found some plastic chain on Amazon for a really great price and attached it to the columns by pressing a small nail into the foam at an angle. Next year we'll probably switch to small eye hooks just to keep the chains attached a little better. To keep them from falling over, we used 7-inch tent stakes through the bottom square into the ground. It can get really windy here, so we had to stake all 4 sides on almost all the columns, but if your area isn't too bad, you can probably get away with just 2 sides. We first saw this idea on the Hallmark YouTube channel, and I'm so glad we tried it. These are so easy to make, and everyone here kept saying how amazing they are.